the government is squarely responsible for either omission or commission. Na mwanza kupea Wakenya tu story mingi kila wakati. We can see through the lies. We can see through, and we know for sure either the government was involved or it abetted those crimes and criminalities. Siku ya Monday ni serikali peke yake ilikuwa inalinda mabarabara zetu zote. Kama ni serikali ililinda mabarabara, wale walipita kuchoma mali ya watu, walipita wapi? Walipita wapi? And nataka kuuliza pia madugu zangu wale wanahudumia Wakenya katika serikali. You may be learned, but the people of Kenya are equally learned. You have benefited in the past by dividing Kenyans. This time round, there is no Kenyan who will hate the other Kenyan for anyone to benefit. Some of the narratives being crafted are crafted using government machinery, using government resources, both human resources and monetary resources. Na pesa ya Wakenya hatutakubali itumike ati serikali yenyewe ndio inaleta narratives za kugawanya Wakenya. Kama mtu anataka watu wagawanyike, aende agawanye kwake, sio kwa Wakenya. We cannot afford to feed the government that continues to divide Kenyans, to segregate other Kenyans, and to make mayhem on the people of Kenya. We can see through your eyes, and you are not going to succeed.
Very legit questions from Member of Parliament Ndindi Nyoro. You know, while still speaking on the issues of Sabasaba and the killings that happened that Monday, these narratives that the government is trying to push, they have no basis. That is the opposition who are responsible for the killings, for the lootings that are happening. Remember, the NIS is allocated 50 billion budget to make sure that they gather intelligence with regards to issues security in our nation. Now, if taxpayers' money are contributing 50 billion Kenyan shillings towards a budget for you to make sure that they are safe, to intercept any security challenge and ensure that the country remains safe, if you cannot gather intelligence on people who are planning to loot businesses and deteriorate the economy, which is already facing a difficult time in our nation, then what is your use in those offices? Therefore, it only means it is you who knows how you are planning and paying the goons to cause destruction so that they can paint the movement of the Gen Zs who are fighting for issues in this nation to be seen as a criminal organization. And I like when Ndindi Nyoro says, if you think you are learned as leaders, Kenyans are equally learned. Only that some leaders decided to be educated fools. And if they think they can divide Kenyans along tribal lines, that vehicle already left the station. Kenyans are more united than never before. This generation is united. You heart a Kikuyu, they tell you, an Omondi comes and say, I am Omondi Kamau. You at a Kalenjin, says, you know, I am Kamau Omondi Wambua. You know, trying to tell you that we are all Kenyans. And we did say, if Kikuyus are fighting for a better nation, then we are all Kikuyus. If it is the Luos who will be fighting for a better nation, then we are all Luos. What does that mean? The deep meaning of it is that we are all Kenyans. And we shall never allow you, the political class, to divide us and segregate us along tribal lines. That was not the only reaction that came from the Sabasaba issue, where we saw killings happening, police indiscriminately shooting at protesters who are not armed and unaliving them. Right now, according to Kenya Human Rights Commission, we have over 31 persons who died by the police bullets. Edwin Sifuna, the senator for Nairobi County, took this to parliament and said there is no way Mr. President could issue a shoot to the leg order, and we smile about it. Then you want to call the same people you want to shoot on the negotiation table. What are you negotiating about, whereas justice is not seen to be done? Otherwise, an angry president is giving the policemen, rogue policemen, who have the loyalty of a dog. Even Sifuna gives an example of Rex Masai was shot in the leg, and at the end of the day, he died. Let us listen to Sifuna.
A state officer standing up and saying you can shoot people as if people don't die from gunshot wounds. Honorable Speaker, we saw Rex Masai, the young man who was killed during the protest, was shot in the leg. So how can you tell people to shoot people in the leg as if those injuries are sustainable injuries? So, Honorable Speaker, we want to make it very clear that as a country, we have totally lost our way. And we will not have a conversation with someone telling us to wait for 2027 when he's not giving us a chance to get to 2027.
True.
He has become an existential threat for this country, and he must go as soon as possible.
Very nice. Short and precise from Edwin Sifuna. How could we have a conversation? How could we wait for you to lead us up to 2027 while you are not giving us any reason to let you lead us up to 2027? While all you think is unaliving daughters and sons of this nation. As we speak, personally, I feel we should declare a very special day. Kenya is mourning because there are soldiers who've fallen. And as I keep saying, bullets don't kill people, guns don't kill people. It is people who kill people. And can't you use your head? First of all, before executing that order, remember, you are a human being. Right now, there are policemen who are charged with the killings. They are facing it all alone. Is President in there with them? Is Murkomen in there with them? Are their bosses in there with them? They are handling those charges by themselves. Therefore, even you policemen, remember you are our brothers, you are our sisters, you are our parents, our aunties, our uncles, our neighbors. You are tasked with offering security, not killing us. Leaders coming and sharing this outright totally means you have gone overboard. Anyway, let us listen.
Kana ya kwamba rais si baba wala si mama. Yes. Kazi yake ni kuwa muuaji in chief ya watoto wetu, akisaidiwa na goons wale wako sponsored by Nairobi governor, wanachukua marupurupu county hall. County hall has become the funder of chaos in Nairobi. The goons who rob the businessmen, the goons who bring Nairobi to a standstill under the payday of Sakaja. Naye Sakaja wameshikana na Kasongo wamalize Kenya. So Nairobi is the headquarter of abduction. Nairobi is become a morgue. Nairobi, watu wakitoka ni kifo. Watu wanapigwa risasi every day for absolutely no reason. Let me say the second issue.
Nothing could be further from the truth. I couldn't agree less with what has been said by Tony Gachoka. What's your take? Give me your thought in the comment section below. If you love watching content of this nature, kindly subscribe and press the notification button so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Ahmed Halif is my name for the unscripted talks here in Dub Radio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Dab Radio ndio mpango mzima.